Hey friends, welcome back to Magician Word. Today is all about Lake Taneycomo and how we're going to do a shuttle-free float right on Lake Taneycomo. Believe it or not, today the water is going both ways. Well, not really, but it's at a standstill right now, easy enough to paddle upstream all the way to the dam. And right when we get to the dam, we've timed it so that that water will rush out and float us all the way back home here at Fall Creek. We're going in at Fall Creek, right on Taneycomo. It's not the best place to put in, but you have to adjust your timing. You can go from about any spot up and back. You just have to time it right. And the secret is knowing when they're going to release the water down at the dam. And that's all coming up in this video. Stay tuned. We're paddling upstream towards the dam. Not too much current against us. It's actually really easy. The thing I like about a float like this is you get all of your paddling done up front. And then you can play all the way back. And it doesn't matter if you make it all the way, because if you don't quite make it to the dam, that water's going to carry you back no matter how far you made it. And there is one secret you do need to know, and I'm going to go ahead and reveal that now. And that is when the water is released from the dam and how much water they're going to release. And all that information is available with this phone number. I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. This does all of the dams, the hydroelectric in this area, including some in Oklahoma, Tenkela Lake, Eufaula. But if you want the Table Rock Dam for Lake Taneycomo levels, Lake Taneycomo release, then you're going to want to push number 12. Okay friends, I can see the dam up ahead of us here. I'm going to keep paddling up. It looks like we got about 10 minutes till they let the water out, so it's like perfect timing. I'm just going to continue to paddle as far as I can. Okay, they're sounding the alarm. Looks like it might be coming in pretty good now. It got a little harder to push against. I don't see any water flowing, but it could be the gates on the far right. I'm definitely flowing now. Now it's the fun part. The ride back. This is the fish hatchery, public access. And if ever you find that the water is too high and running too fast to paddle upstream, you can always just bring your car up, drop the canoe or kayaks off here, and float all the way down to the landing. Okay, so you can see right where we were on land, now completely covered with water. The island now over there. My canoe still sitting right here, high centered, in the middle of two stronger streams, but this canoe is about to go. One of the islands you may want to explore is just a little bit past the boat ramp at the fish hatchery, right down by the dam. It's on the same side as the fish hatchery on your left, and it's this little island right here. It actually is a pretty big island. This is the very tip of it, and when the water's high enough, you can float on this side of it, or of course through the main channel on that side. And the one thing you're going to notice on this island is there's a lot of black birds and yellow flowers. Let's go down the road less traveled. Okay, very happy that my tripod has this pool noodle wrapped around it just because of what just happened. I hit a stump and a rock and it tipped over just enough to have the phone tip right out of the canoe into the water. Here's some of those black birds I was telling you about. This island is just a little maze of canals that weave through it. Fun to explore. Where I came through, just pull off here to the right. As you can see, leads right back here. Just gonna drag my canoe, or actually I'll just give it a push right that way. You see the water is now broke through right here, so makes the perfect way to drag the canoe through right here and do that rapid one more time. This little island. here marks the entrance to the Point Royale Golf Course Creek. It's very unusual, right on the left side. And there's a little creek up here, and it's like Easter every day because it's right next to a golf course. These cranes are one of the most popular sights you'll see here on Lake Taneycomo. They're beautiful and they're everywhere. And here I am at the top of my favorite creek on the side of an island, and that's the one right across from Fall Creek. And we're at the top of it. This is where I filmed the video Canoe Trip in Branson Gets Crazy Adventurous. You'll have to check that out. We're coming into the Fall Creek area right now. This is my neck of the woods. We actually put in right over there. But when you come to, you start to see the Fall Creek Marina coming up on the left. Stay on the right because this is that island. And once we get to the end of this island, we're gonna come around the other side of it and go up that creek. It's where the eagles live, and it's one of my favorite creeks. That and Cooper Creek are my two favorite creeks on the river. And here's the other side of the island. You can see, you just come around and look how still the water is over here. Look at this, friends, right here on my favorite Eagle Island, there is the bald eagle. There he is, folks, that eagle right over my shoulder. I can't zoom in this mode, so I'm going to spin the camera around. like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. I enjoy making them. Also, watch part 2, which is going to take you from Fall Creek all the way down to Cooper Creek, and then eventually to the landing and beyond. And look at this. This makes bald eagle number 3.